You, you. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this shit, man. Uh, let's get into this Morant situation, man, that's going on, man. It's a very unfortunate situation that's going on with Morant. But this is definitely this didn't just come out of the blue, okay? This is all information that the NBA has had. But now, like I said, it's time to. It was February. February is normally the slander a nigga month, or they kind of at least let that go by, and then the very first top of the month, they start coming after these athletes and these entertainers and shit like that for people who are really big into following celebrities and stuff like that. So those kind of stories normally drop around that time anyway. But let's get into this shit, man. So apparently, Morant has been getting into a lot of shit. But I'm gonna start it off with this incident that I remember hearing about with the Indiana Pacers. Okay, so Morant incident explained. NBA investigates red laser alleged gun threat towards Pacers by friends of Grizzly star. Now, let me say this real quick, right? Now, Morant, I would say, has to be careful with these niggas doing dumb shit like this because this is how Michael Vick got locked up, okay? This is how Michael Vick got locked up, all right? Michael Vick was not dogfighting. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. Michael Vick was never dogfighting, okay? It was people that were doing that shit on his property. Family, friends. This man was on the road traveling with the team. He had no knowledge of these niggas doing this shit in his fucking house, okay? Michael Vick is the nigga who went to jail and had to kill 2.5 years of his career. There's no telling what Michael Vick could have accomplished within those 2 years because he was literally at the height of his fucking career. But at the end of the day, the man goes to jail, and people still hate Mike Vick for that shit, right? Morant has to be careful with dumb niggas being dumb niggas at the end of the day, okay? You know what I mean? Like, bro, y'all niggas is not in the streets, bro. You're at a fucking basketball event. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to throw this hammer down on Morant. Morant is doing what he thinks is cool with his homies. You know what I'm saying? These are my day ones. These are my guys. We come up together. We probably done did some dumb shit before. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. It is what it is. Maybe Ja probably did. I ain't going to put that jacket on him. But for all of us who done got friends, grew up around our friends and shit like that, we done did some knucklehead shit before. We done did some shit we weren't supposed to be doing. We done did some shit we probably regret at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Now that we older, we regret that shit. Like, man, we ain't have to do all that. You know what I mean? But Ja's a young dude. You know what I'm saying? Ja's still a young dude. I still think he's like early 20s, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so this talks about February 5th incident. Okay. Morant and members of the Pacers traveling party led to an NBA investigation. 1 month later, the Washington Post added 2 more allegations to Morant's name, reporting the Grizzlies star guard was accused of violent or threatening behavior in 2 police reports. One regarding a mall security director and the other regarding a physical altercation with a teenager. Now, we're going to get into that as well. The Washington Post report also included an update statement from Morant's agent on the Pacers incident. Here's what we know about the situation, as well as what's been said in the aftermath. The incident occurred on January 29th when the Pacers visit the Grizzlies at the Memphis FedEx Forum. According to the Athletic report, it began during the game when Morant's father T and friend Devontae Pack engaged in a verbal back and forth with a number of Pacer players. Okay, so this basically started of niggas, trash talking and shit like that, going back and forth. And this is the thing that Ja has to be careful of, and his father has to be careful of. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all that father shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. The NBA don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't like all that shit. Is cute for a little while, but eventually, if it's getting to a point where altercations and shit like that is popping off and shit, or they don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want that kind of look, especially if it carries out off the court where there's an incident off the court. You see what I'm saying? So it's just kind of they got to be careful with that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be talking your shit and shit like that. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for talking shit, motherfuckers going back and forth. Hey, look, whatever competitive edge I can get for my son or for my team, for a team that I'm rooting for, because my son on this team, God damn it, it is what it is. I'm going to talk my shit. I'm a heckle. I'm a motherfucking, I'm a troll. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a troll like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you niggas talking about. That's my son out there, nigga. I'm trolling the fuck. Nigga, you trash, nigga. Get that garbage ass shit out here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Brick, nigga. Brick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bust his ass, Ja. You know what I'm saying? That's right. My son busting your ass, nigga. Don't put 30 on that nigga can't stop you, Ja. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit if I'm in the Pot's position. If I'm in a friend's position, right? But when it gets down to the point where it's like, all right, fights and shit like that is about to break out and shit like that, niggas is pulling out lasers and shit. Now, I thought that maybe niggas was just being silly, pulling out a laser, pointing at niggas and shit like that. But let's get into some more of this shit. All right, so this is after the incident. I guess Morant's friend was ultimately escorted off the court and removed from the game. Now, here's my thing about it. Now, Morant's friend don't need to be getting involved with shit. That's a bad look, bro. It's a bad look at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? This is these folks' shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is not our shit at the end of the day. Now, if this was our shit, bro, I wouldn't even be complaining about none of this shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, because y'all know how shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, drinks and niggas talking shit. One thing can lead to another, but we still family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? With they shit, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally a little different. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. They're going to be looking to, Ja, shit like that will come back to them when they ready to fuck Ja over at the end of the day. When they ready to fuck Ja over, they'll start bringing dumbass shit up like this. Well, it was those incidents you had with, your father and your friends and, just some of the wild. We just kind of think like, you're kind of like unpredictable. We don't know. Like one day it could be a game you're playing, next minute you're punching out some kids' lights at the basketball court. It's just like, you're threatening people around the city. It's, just like, we can't really, give you that money. You know what I mean? That's when they'll bring all this shit up. This is why Ja gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta get his niggas in order. Look, bro, we ain't fucking up this bag. Y'all niggas gonna be fucking up this bag. Get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess this is the incident and shit like that. It ain't really too much anyway. All right. That ain't really a bunch of nothing anyway. But anyway, so this is after the game. So acquaintances of Grizzly star Ja Morant aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team's bus in the loading area of FedEx Forum. Now, here's my thing about it. Why the fuck are you niggas approaching the team bus, bro? Whatever was said, I don't know. Maybe that nigga fucked, I don't know. Maybe the nigga fucked your bitch or some shit like that. Fucked your wife or something. I don't know. But I don't know what could have been said to where the point your ass was still mad, to where the point your mans is playing for this team. What you think, the Grizzlies won't get rid of this nigga or something? You think Ja Morant is that popping like that? that the Grizzlies won't get rid of this nigga. That you can't fuck this nigga whole shit up at the end. Look, bro, I seen it happen with Mike Vick. It can happen to John Morant. The man is absolutely. I mean, I call him the. I've been saying this. I don't know if niggas are saying this on the internet and shit, but I've been saying this off the internet for a while now. Ever since I seen dude, this nigga is the D Rose. He's the D Rose of the West. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? That man is the Derrick Rose of the West. He is going to be here to terrorize the West for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? That's why, motherfuckers say, I'm good in the West. It's just like how Derrick Rose was good in the East. He had Paul Pierce and them niggas to deal with, motherfucking Garnett, Ray Allen. Then he had LeBron. He had Wade in them with Miami Heat, Cleveland with LeBron and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? There were still some other great teams too during that time. My bad. My fucking knowledge is kind of slipping me right now. Oh, you had them Indiana Pacers teams. You know what I mean? Like, Derrick Rose had a lot to deal with when he came into the league. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't no cakewalk for him. You know what I mean? And John Morant is the same kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? He's in the West with the same kind of loaded situation. It's ironic because LeBron is in his conference as well. But, it's crazy though. But at the end of the day, I mean, this dude is on his way of becoming something really serious. And John Morant should have been in MVP discussions, but when you're out here punching, you got your crew and shit, motherfucking, thug style and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thug life and shit like that, bro. It's like, it's going to be hard to put you out there. The NBA kind of want a squeaky clean kind of image. They don't mind, maybe some incident here and there, but when you start talking about niggas pulling out guns and laser, like, bro, it's just a bad look. You know what I mean? And then these niggas is so far going out and looking for these dudes around the arena. Like, bro, now these niggas is liabilities at the end of the day, bro. What happened one of these niggas actually beat the brakes off one of these NBA players or some shit? Or one of these niggas actually shoot one of these NBA players? You see what I'm saying? It's just an all-around bad look, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so it says aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team's bus in the loading area. Okay, bang. And later, someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on them. You know what I mean? So if Morant was in his car when they did this shit, it's just like, come on, bro. Why? If he is. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say Morant was not in that car. Pacers staff that spoke with the Athletic under the conditions of shared that they were under the belief that the red laser was attached to a gun. According to their account of the situations, there was a Pacers security guard that said that's 100% a gun. No police report was filed. So... let me see. It says scroll down, continue. Okay, Triad party. Engaged in a shouting match in the area's loading arena for 15 to 20 minutes as John Morant and his associates exit the arena in separate vehicles. The laser was pointed in the direction of the Pacers traveling direction. Yeah, that's just some dumb shit. That's just absolutely dumb coming from John Morant and his people. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's hear let's hear what Ja had to say. So this is his response to it. He says, the article was an attempt to harm his image. Morant tweet also hits that Pac has been banned from FedEx Forum for a year. Did an investigation seen they were capping? Did investigation seen they were capping? Categorizing the Pacers allegations as lies, still let an article come out to paint this negative image on me and my family and banned my brother from home games for a year. Morant closed his tweet sharing his disbelief and adding a laughing emoji. Um, all right, so shit, Ja Morant say this shit is false. So let's get into it.
All that stuff, pretty much false. It's been proven. That's all I got to say on it.
You said you felt like the Grizzlies are a devastating team.
We
Is
are.
that frustrating?
Nah, but we are. You see it every day on social media. Anything that, got something to do with the Memphis Grizzlies, is front line, national television, national people tweeting it, putting it out. Anything else, it don't be said. I feel like we wasn't the only team on, a losing streak. But we were the only ones mentioned. So, yeah.
So as far as, with everything that came out in the last couple of days, do you interpret that as more Grizzlies hate, or how do you process
I honestly don't care, bro. I'm not, at this point in my life, man, I'm protecting my energy, bro. Not responding to nobody else, not entertaining nobody else. That's what they need, likes and clicks. So.
Because you said it was all false, but they said there was a confrontation back there.
I answered that question earlier. I'm done with that topic.
There's a new narrative out here that you guys just need to play basketball. What do you?
I don't got nothing to say to that either. I just said I'm protecting my energy. I'm not responding to nothing like that no more. Entertaining none of that.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. All right, John. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right. So let's get into the situation with Ja, because Ja claiming these niggas capping. You know what I'm saying? Ja claiming these niggas is capping at the end of the day. But let's get into it, man, because I do find it funny as sneakers coming out and shit like that, and all of a sudden all these stories start breaking out about weirdo shit that's going on. But anyway, now here's another situation at the end of the day, and this what points into what Ja is saying, that these people could be trying to tarnish his image and shit like that. Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant was accused of repeatedly punching a teen boy in the head and threatening him with a gun last summer. Okay, so oh man, this is just crazy, man. Now, mind you, this incident is just now kind of breaking. But anyway, the incident involving the teenage boy, the 17-year-old, reportedly told police Morant, who turned 23 last August, punched him 12 to 13 times during a pickup game at the point guard's house. He claimed Morant and a friend hit him so hard it left a large nut on the side of his head, which police observed themselves. The teenager also reportedly told Shelby County Sheriff's Office detectives that after the fight, Morant went into his house and reemerged with his hand on a gun visibly in the waistband of his pants. Morant reportedly told police he had been acting in self-defense, admitting, "I swung first, but believing the boy was the aggressor because he threw the ball at Morant's head, then stepped up to him, pulling up his pants." The boy, however, alleged that he was checking the ball back to Morant, who had thrown the ball hard at him first, and the ball slipped through Morant's fingers. Morant also reportedly claimed that the boy shouted, I'm going to come back and light this place up like fireworks," and filed his own police report weeks later saying the boy threatened his family. So, it seemed like kind of say situation, just a little fight that happened in the backyard and shit. That's all it is over some basketball. You know what I mean? Some pickup and shit like that. It happens. I ain't going to dig too much into that. But what I would say, though, to Ja Morant, man, you got to, look, bro, this is why you got to stop fucking with these weird-ass people, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop messing with these people, these hotheads and shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. But if these people are capping like that, bro, I know you don't want to, whatchamacallit, bro, you talking about protecting energy and shit, but, you got to speak on this and call these lying ass niggas out. You know what I'm saying? That's very important to keep pushing that and keep calling these lying ass niggas out if they're lying. You know what I'm saying? If they're lying, but goddamn, bro, you finding yourself in a lot of shit though. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. I mean, goddamn, you know what I mean? Ja is a Leo though. You know what I mean? Ja is a Leo, but yeah, man. Yeah, man, you got that's tough, man. You gotta, yeah, man, you're gonna have to find yourself away from out of here. But I just think that a lot of this is really a distraction at the end of the day, because they're still in the middle of the season. They're trying to, you know what I mean? They're trying to accomplish something. Playoffs have not hit yet. So, you know, like I said, we'll see what happens with John Morant and this whole ordeal that's going on, man, because, you know, this could be a situation, like I said, man, dude is very talented, man, but it could just be circumstances that all this trouble, it's either all this trouble's finding him or these niggas is playing too tough. You know what I'm saying? They playing way too tough at the end of the day when they got way too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying let nobody treat you like a bitch, but, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you know, y'all being way too tough or trouble just finding y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to decipher if trouble just finding y'all, then maybe y'all niggas need to be hermit out this motherfucker and stay y'all ass inside somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and if it's the other way around, bro, I mean, look, this shit is just kind of crazy, man. It's just kind of crazy. Y'all gotta start recording everything, have everything on record when y'all dealing with people, bringing people in your backyard. Y'all need to have all this shit like video recorded. Anything you doing, y'all need to have that. Somebody need to be recording some shit because anybody liable to get out here and say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, who knows? Maybe that niggas could have been pointing some kind of laser, just a regular laser. You know how motherfuckers be fucking with them lasers sometimes, be pointing at people's houses or people's cars and shit while they driving and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been guilty of doing that shit before. That could have been just some young boy, dumb nigga shit that, you know, they did to the Pacers and shit like that. And oh no, it was a gun. I swear it was a gun. You know, one of them white folks got scared, thought it was a gun and shit. Oh my God, they pointed, it was a gun. Yeah, John Morant, his people. Yeah, man, they got SUV. They slowly went by, man. I swear I saw it. It was a gun. I swear I heard him cock it and everything. It was a gun. No. It wasn't no laser. I don't get scared like that off no laser. Officer, no, it was a gun. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, right? But, you know, anyway, man, that's all I really got on it, man. Anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure you niggas hit the like button, subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.